Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcomes you to my series that is ebook of radiography. Ebook of radiography is essentially meant for those who are learning a medical imaging technology courses or those who are technicians. Now, it is extremely important to have a good quality radiograph for good interpretation or proper interpretation by a radiologist. If the radiograph is not of good quality, even a good radiologist cannot give best of it. So essentially, therefore, we are starting a good interpretation from taking a good X-ray. Now, to take a good X-ray, the frontline workers are the radiographers. We thought it is essential to give them a proper and scientific ideas about the radiography. Now this ebook, essentially we not only give idea about how to take a radiograph, but also we tell these students or boys that what is the reason behind any angulations, what is the reason behind a position, and it is also important for them to teach that if they know only anatomy, they have to apply it and they have to get a three-dimensional orientation of their anatomy into a two-dimensional radiographic film. So it is essential for them to know first the anatomy, then the techniques of radiography, and then angulations, and sometimes we give the position to the patient as to what is the reason behind all these things. So with this brief introduction, we start our series that is the ebook of radiography. There are different books on different topics which will be coming out subsequently, or they are available on the net. Now initially we are disclosing certain facts that as far as possible the material is our own. We have borrowed certain ideas from our departmental routine working. The illustrations are made in a radiology department of BLDE hospital, that is the Sri B.M. Patil Medical College at Vijayapur. It is also a research center. Now with this brief introduction, we'll go to a topic first. Now please note, radiography is a radiation modality. It uses radiation. It uses radiation which has got beneficial as well as side effect. So a care will be taken to minimize effect of radiation by the technologist to protect patients, staff around the radiography room to achieve the maximum beneficial effects by minimizing side effects. But it should be properly noted that basically it's a ionizing radiation which can be harmful if not properly handled, if proper cares are not taken. Therefore, a strict discipline and a precaution is must. Radiographers are doing their best. There are also educational boards written everywhere. They needs to be followed. Instruction has to be followed, and patient should listen to what technician tells. Now to confirm, first is patient, the radiation is not contraindicated to him. So first confirm that X-rays are not contraindicated. That is, the absolute contraindication is pregnancy, and there are multiple remaining contraindications which are always enlisted outside the departmental board. So that has to be precautionary and that has to be followed properly. It is not only meant for the patient but also those who are along with the patients. They should not come in the department and they should not be inside as a witness. So it's a proper care has to be taken. And always we say, before you enter the radiology department, that is the radiography room, there are boards of caution written, and this has to be written, this has to be read properly before you enter the radiography room. Now we have to counsel a patient before the X-rays are taken. Now this is done by a technologist as well as the attending staff, or that can be sometimes done by a radiologist when they find it difficult to convince a patient. But a patient should be given proper idea as to what X-rays are to be taken, what are the advantages of it, what are the disadvantages of it. There are certain positions required to be given to the patients, and we have to find out whether he is capable of doing it. If he is not capable of doing it, we have to find out some alternative methods. So counseling is essential, and patient should discuss his difficulties along with the technology staff so that the X-rays will be taken, beneficial will be obtained. However, there will not be any trouble to the patient or their problems to the patients. Now, nowadays, earlier technique which was used as a darkroom technique is no more used. Now it is replaced by CR and DR. Now both the techniques are popular, both the techniques are being used. In some or the other stage, the CR are getting replaced by DR depending on the workload of the department. Now conventional radiography, as it was option earlier, is at very few centers for an obvious reason of technological advantages. Now all these things are discussed in more detail, that is radiation safety, then indication, contraindication to the radiography, or that is for the conventional radiology where X-rays are being used, they are ionizing, they are harmful. So all these topics are covered in some other lectures, and that needs to be seen in total before taking patient into a radiography room. Now as far as digitalization is concerned, we got CR and DR. Now DR also is a direct and indirect. Now we'll see it briefly. However, the more detailed the informations are available in different lectures taken by us, and it is in the same series, that is Learn Radiology with Dr. Anil Joshi, or you can visit my website where the addresses are given. In that you can get clearly a detailed discussion about the each and every aspect which are going to briefly discuss in this. Now these are different machines which are used for the best output of the radiography department. Now conventional radiology, first see what is a CR. It's a time tested, then it's cheap, initial cost, consumable cost is less, then it's a simple, you don't need much modifications as far as technique is concerned, as far as technologists are concerned, or as far as the equipment is concerned. Then durability, sturdiness, and its maintenance has been time proved. Now almost last 20 years the things are going on and everybody is versed with it. Then it can achieve excellent result as far as reproducibility, that is it can be stored nicely, then there is no need for darkroom. Then in CR you don't need any darkroom, but in earlier days for conventional it was required, and now the throughput time here is extremely low. You can have more number of patients in a shorter duration, and a total turnover time, that is from patient coming to radiography room till the film is given to the radiologist for reporting, is extremely low as far as CR is concerned, which is further reduced by DR. Now DR in a digital radiography, it has got further advantages of being economical, cost effectiveness. Then films, we say film are economical not because the cost of each film, but the repetition is avoided. There is no repeated or repetitions by the mistake of printing or otherwise. Earlier, because of exposure timing, our other darkroom techniques, there used to be a lot of repetitions, but here it is extremely less, so almost nil. So they are economical because there is not much wastage. Then data archiving, then documentation, storage is extremely good, it needs less space. Then consumables are just electronic transmissions, and they are consistent, robust and flexible. That is, post-processing is possible even if technologists make some mistake, there is no repetition. So ultimately a time is saved, a patient is saved from the radiation, and also there is big fast throughput. Now disadvantages are infrastructural needed. Earlier the designs which were designed for a darkroom are now needs to be changed. Now interfacing and over interpretation mimics, because sometimes if technologies makes a mistake of brightness and contrast, the radiographs may be interpreted wrongly, especially if it is chest X-ray. Now process of taking CR radiograph, we are going to see it in very brief, because extensively this topic is covered in some other lectures. Now imaging plate containing photostimulator phosphors are used, that is PSP are used. Then use of the same radiographic unit, it does not need any change of the radiological unit and needs a cassette reader. So first, as soon as you take the film, you put it in the reader, and then that comes on a computer, and then image can be transferred through the PACS system, which is available almost everywhere. When X-rays are absorbed, some light is promptly emitted, but much of the absorbed X-ray energy is trapped in PSP screen and can be read out later. So the advantage of it is, as far as CR is concerned, you need very less exposure as compared to conventional. So CR and DR, in both the technologies, because of the speed of the technology, we get reduction in the exposure. Now CR imaging plates are made up of barium fluorohalide. So these are the different aspects of the theoretical aspects of these technologies. Now we'll see how the CR cassette works. This cassette has got front as well as back. The front is for the patient, what is shown just now, and the back, which was shown earlier, has a barcode which is read by the reader to accept this cassette or not. The barcode is correct, then there are two type of again the readers, in which one you have got the screen comes out, or in second screen is remain on the cassette and that is read. Now this we have shown when patient is in Baki. Now this is a demo purpose. So now the other way is showing when the method is by taking a vertical Baki. In that the CR is put now, it is fixed up, the marker is put up and it is put inside. Now here we are using a vertical Baki to take the radiographs. Now third application is when you need a vertical but you need no Baki. Now this will be shown subsequently just now, that same cassette type is same, though the once exposed cassette cannot be used again. It is just a demo purpose. That same cassette, same type of cassette, not the same which is exposed, but the same which is of same size, same type, and which has come out of reader by making it blank, because reader removes all the images from that. Now this will go to the reader. Now it has come to reader. Now see what happens in reader. Let us check. The cassette is put into reader. Now this has got two types, like a horizontal and vertical. Now you have to make the patient's entry. You have to get the ID which he has got now. Otherwise the reader do not accept the film. It do not accept the cassette. Now once the patient's ID is complete, then only reader is ready, and then only the cassette is accepted. This reduces a lot of error as far as patient's identification is concerned. Now once the reading is complete, reader accepts the screen goes into the reader, then image comes out on the screen and you can get that image through PACS process in a way you want. Now this cassette is again useful for next application. So in this way it works. That cassette, after rotating through the reader, gets again ready for the next patient for next projections. Now for the cassette, it is exposed to the X-ray beam. The cassette is loaded into a reader. We are seeing just now. Then reader removes the photophosphor plate and exposes it to a laser simulating phosphor. Now the light is emitted from the plate is collected, quantified and digitalized. Then after readout, plate is erased using a bright light. So plate is again ready for the next exposure. Now plate, as I said, is phospho-stimulating phosphor. Then radiation traps electron in the high energy status. This is the basic principle of how an image is formed in CR. This higher stage from the images, then reader screen plate with laser, then goes to the laser, releases electrons trapped in the high energy state. Then electron then falls into low energy state by giving up energy as a visible light. Now from where the electron got their energy, that is when a exposure is given. When the patient is exposed, whatever goes to the film is the energy which these electrons receive, and their energy state changes. So that is how the cassette works repeatedly and repeatedly. And light intensity is measured of incident radiation and is directly proportional to the image formation. Depending on the light emitted, we get gray shades, right from the white to the dark black. Now see here what is there. We have shown all the stages. Now first exposure is given to the patient, then the cassette goes into the image reader, then image scaling, then image record, and ultimately what you get is a printed X-ray film. So this is how a CR work. Now this is a phosphorus plate, base plate, light is exposed, plate is exposure, creates latent image, then plate is readout, then extract latent images, and plate ensures that the residual signals are removed. So here it is shown. You can see the clear idea as far as CR is concerned, how the thing is going on. Same thing we have seen in the videos also. Now process of taking DR radiograph. We have seen just now a CR radiography. Now we'll be seeing a DR radiography. Now let us see how in the department the DR works. This the patient is positioned inside. The view is from the console room. So in between is a layer glass. Now inside the patient which is exposed. Now as soon as the patient is exposed, since it's a DR, we get image here directly. Now this image we can see on the monitor where the printing can be easy. Now let's see how it goes to a printer. From the console the image is put into the printer. So it's extremely fast. Before patient comes out, there's a film in the hands of radiologist who goes it and analyze it. So total time, if is taken into consideration, is extremely short. It's extremely short time when the film is exposed instantaneously. Due to Wi-Fi compatibility, the image is displayed on the monitor. Technologist approves it or radiologist approves it, and it immediately goes to the printer. The printer prints it and you get in the hand totally processed radiograph. Now you can see the speed of DR. That's in a busy department, it can have very fast turnover of the images. Now receptor provides direct digital output, potentially lower patient dose than CR. So you need less kV, less MA, less second. So in other words, if you are taking a X-ray of say on conventional radiography for 18 ms chest X-ray, same you can take on CR with 12 ms and with DR in between 6 to 8 ms. So that's a big saving where you can go higher on the MA, go down to the seconds, the exposure dose is low to the patient, and also image throughput is fast. Now no processing, no reader required, very time consuming, and images are available in less than 15 seconds on the screen. Much less work for a technologist because machine does all the job. Now DR image acquisition, the array of light sensitivity detectors are covered with light emitting X-ray phosphor. The light generated by the X-rays converted into a charge stored in the capacitors. Then processing with the readout of TFT array, no user intervention. So it's extremely fast. Let's see how the DR image looks like or DR cassette looks like. Now DR cassette doesn't have any wire connections. It's a wire-free connection. This is the front portion of the DR cassette. This is the side and this is the back portion. Now side-wise there are two sides. One side there are electric connections which gives you the signals which are facing towards the radiologist. Now there are marking as far as radiography is concerned, and by this cassette there is a directly image acquisition and it is sent to the computer. It can be read. We have seen how it goes to the printer, how radiologists can get it a faster one. Then it has got a flat panel detector, that is FPD, charge coupled devices. These are different type of image acquisition by DR and different places. The different modalities may be available. Slot scanning system, then photo counting type system. These are types of DR images. Now flat panel images or flat panel detectors are indirect digital radiography. In this, X-ray strikes the scintillator producing light. Now photodiode array convert this light into electrons. Now this intensifying screen is made up of cesium iodide crystals and the photo detector is made up of amorphous silicon. So these are the constituencies of it. Again and again we are repeating that full details of it is covered on a different videos. You can get full ideas, full technologies, full depth physics in different lecture covered on CR and DR technologies. Now digital radiography is based on use of the discrete values in comparison to conventional radiology which uses analog values. So in DR, it is directly digital, while in CR, this analog is converted into digital language. The exposure necessary to produce good images are directly related to the detective quantum efficiency of the detector. So you can produce a better quality detector by a technological advantage. CR system require about twice the exposure of corresponding 400 speed screen film detector for the comparable image quality. Now this word 400 is familiar with the earlier radiologists who were using a dark room. The speeds were of different speed, and 400 was the maximum speed of that time's cassette. This was an introductory lecture which gives you an idea how the image is produced, how the image is acquired, what are the types of the technologies, what are the advantages of it in extremely brief ways. Since the lecture targets technologists and radiographers, so it was covered briefly and in speedy ways. Full details are available on different lectures. They are available on YouTube. It is also important that I acknowledge with thanks and gratitude my mentors, that is the management of BLDE, deemed to be university, Sri B.M. Patil Medical College Hospital and Research Center, Vijayapur, for providing me their department, and also the staff of radiological department for their active participation. IT and photography department are always has helped us in preparing these videos. So I must thank them, and I express my gratitude towards them, because without them it would not have been possible. The main aim was this, that good quality X-ray should be produced by the technologist, and there should be a handbook in hand of technicians. If not on a laptop or a departmental computer, the idea of making e-book is it should be available to them on their mobile. So suppose if any time they get any X-ray which they find is slightly different, or they don't remember the angulation positions, they can refer to this ebook. We have given one summary chart in which we have briefly mentioned what should be the technique used, what should be patient position, what should be the angulation of incident ray, that is a central ray, what are the anatomical structures that is to be seen, and how to get a better quality images by knowing anatomy as well as details of radiography, how it works, that is the sectional anatomy. So that will be covered in subsequent lecture. There are different exposures, there are different organs which will be radiographed, and all are available in small groups so that the technician can make best use of them. All these things, the effort is made so that the patients will be benefited. There will not be much repetition, and the technologies will do all the job with understanding. Thank you for giving me your time. Take care and do your best. Thank you.